Good morning. My name is Hilda Taylor, and today in my presentation I will discuss a whistleblower. A whistleblower is a person who exposes any kind of info or activity that is deemed illegal, unethical, or not correct within an organization that is either private or public. The info of alleged wrongdoing can be classified in many ways: a violation of company policy or rules, law, regulation, or threat to public interest, national security, as well as fraud and corruption. Those who choose to become whistleblowers can choose to bring information or alleged allegations to the surface, either internally or externally. Internally, a whistleblower can bring us his or her accusations to the attention of others within the organization, such as your immediate supervisor. While externally, a whistleblower can bring allegations to light by contacting an outside source, a third party outside of the accused organization, such as media, government, law enforcement, or those concerned. Whistleblowers, however, take the risk of facing a stiff reprisal and retaliation from those who are accused of an alleged wrongdoing. The Watergate scandal was a major political scandal that occurred in the U.S. in the early 1970s, following the break in the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate office complex in Washington, D.C., June 17, 1972. And then President Richard Nixon administration attempted to cover up their involvement. However, when the conspiracy was discovered and investigated by the U.S. Congress, the Nixon administration's resistance to probe led to a constitutional crisis. The term Watergate, as a metaphor, has to come to encompass an array of undercover and often illegal activities undertaken by members of Nixon's administration. Those activities included such dirty tricks as bugging of the offices of political opponents and people who Nixon or his officials were suspicious of. Nixon would use his close aides, also ordered investigations of activist groups and political figures. They used the FBI, the CIA, and the IRS. The scandal led to discovery of multiple abuses of power by the members of Nixon's administration. An impeachment process against the president led to articles of impeachment and subsequent the resignation of President Nixon. 69 people were indicted with trials and pleas resulting in 48 found guilty and many who were Nixon's top administration officials. Nixon resigned the president on August 9, 1974, preventing the House from impeaching him. The name Watergate have since become synonymous with political and non-political scandals in the U.S. and some parts of the world. The whistleblower William Mark Felt, Sr., known as Deep Throat, was Associate Director of the FBI, the number 2 job in the Bureau, leaked information about President Nixon's involvement in the Watergate scandal. The scandal is what led to the resignation of the president and prison terms of the White House Chief of Staff H.R. Harriman and Presidential Advisor John Ehrlichman. The question we were to answer for this presentation: if the organization could have handled the issue better. It is really hard to say in this case, because here we are in the year 2018, 2017. And it appears that history is repeating itself. We have regressed, as we all can see. My mother would say, when I was a little girl, that right has never wronged nobody, and it's always good to do the right thing. It may not be proper English, but it's accurate.